Okay, I got this keyboard here, MacBook keyboard. It all works, and the caps lock light works. And one thing is, to get to home, you just do Command H, which does work. So, which is nice. So, the dark button doesn't really do any much. So this keyboard is definitely better than this one here, because although this has a backlight, it didn't even really work well with the iPad. Didn't really work well with the iPad, because the iPad, the on-screen keyboard kept popping up, which was annoying, even when this was connected. So yeah, and that's only Bluetooth only. Now I do have my Canon keyboard here. I did manage to get it paired. Now this right here is only for charging, and this is not the Bluetooth model, unfortunately. I tried it and it didn't even appear. So if I go ahead and so to turn it on and put it in pairing mode, you hold escape, then you push the power button. It puts the keyboard into pairing mode, but it's only it's only a wireless receive version. It doesn't appear on my iPad at all. It's not a Bluetooth device. So I did manage to get the receiver to pair, but yeah, it's not a this one's not the Bluetooth version. It's the older version. So that's a bit annoying. So to pair the receiver, actually, so you take the receiver out of the compartment there. So, and then you go ahead and plug it into the computer. Hold escape and power. So you get this, and mine is technically already paired, so it won't pair to it, but it's technically already paired. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off, but normally it will pair up. So once I turn it on, without doing that, it does work, as you can see here. We do not have Windows keys because it's a keyboard. It's for a Canon computer kit, so. But this is just meant for the Raspberry Pi. And I can see why that will be. But since now I have a MacBook keyboard, an Apple wireless keyboard for it, that's just perfect. And I got it for a pretty good deal. Unfortunately, this is the older Lightning port one, so I will have to use a lightning cable for it, because since it's an older one, since this is an older keyboard with a lightning connector, I have to use this cable here. So luckily it was working. I managed to charge it up, and it does work wireless. So if I plug it into my iPad and unplug this into the keyboard. Oh, I didn't mean to click the pairing thing. So someone might have seen that, but it disappeared. But see, caps lock's working already. And if you look here, my keyboard's not even connected. I did have to rename it because it was someone else's keyboard. But it does work. So if I do Command H, it goes to the home menu and acts like a wired keyboard. So right now my AirPods is charging right now, so that's why you see this here. Now one thing I'm kind of annoyed by is I don't see the keyboard thing. So if I go ahead and unplug this now and pair it back up to it, it's paired now. I don't see the keyboard battery here. I don't see it. So how do I know how much battery percentage this thing has? And this is just a window for the wireless thing. It's not even light. So that's a little bit annoying that I cannot see how much battery is left on this. So I just have to make sure to charge it every night. So, but at least it works. Caps lock works, and you can actually use the keyboard to go around this. And technically, this I believe will work on Minecraft. So I just need to make sure I connect a mouse to it, a Bluetooth mouse. So if I go ahead and do this, let's see here. Yeah, it works perfectly. It works perfectly. So this is a perfect keyboard for my iPad, and definitely a better upgrade than the Logitech one. So that's for sure. And it's much better than that wired one I had, because the wired one I had, I think it was this key, the 6 key didn't work, or I think it was a 6 key, because that key was missing. I took the key out because that key now worked, and I had to use the numpad. Luckily, the 6 key does work on it. All the keys work on it. All the keys are functional. So I like this keyboard better. Plus, it's Bluetooth, so I can use it on my iPad without connecting the wire. That's really a pro of having it. So now I bet if I use my meter, this is only going to be 5 volts. So, oops. Only 5 volts, because this is literally just a keyboard. It only needs to charge at 5 volts. Hold on, let me get this. Yeah, very slow, very small current draw, so it's just going to be always 5 volts through. But it's a good cable to charge the keyboard at least, so that's at least good. A good cable to charge the keyboard. Very good to charge. And plus, this keyboard, it does kind of match the actual ones that Apple sells. It's just like the eject button's been replaced by the home button says fingerprint reader. So yeah, to have this keyboard is pretty good. Now I do want to know how much this one sells on eBay. So let me see here. Apple Bluetooth keyboard. So let's see, is it this one? No, this is an older one. Is it this one? It is. Look, it's this one right here. It's this one right here. Wait, did you see that? No way! It's worth more than what I pay for this. Let's go! It's magic. So this is the magic keyboard too, apparently. But wow, this thing's worth a lot more on eBay than it is when I bought it. Holy crap! Let's go!